Hey, hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Today's video is 6 foods I eat to stay ripped. So I'm going to discuss these foods, and while I do that, I have some workout clips playing in the background, and then make sure you stay tuned through the video because I'm also going to be showing you what I ate today as well. So as normal, I did my workout at about 11 a.m., fasted, I drink water through the morning, and I generally have my first meal around 1 p.m. So today was a strength training workout. And I did some calisthenics, started with some jump squats as you'll see here, did some push-ups and pull-ups as well, and I did 2 rounds of this. But as far as the 6 foods that I eat to stay ripped all year long, here they go. So number 1 is fruit. That is the number 1 food that I recommend eating to stay in great shape and to stay healthy. So as far as the fruits that I eat, it does vary depending on the season because I do live in Bend, Oregon. So we do get some snow in the winter and it's warmer in the summer. So we just finished up with summer. In the summertime, I enjoy watermelons. I eat berries. We get a lot of local berries. We get peaches. And of course, I eat foods like apples and dates in my smoothie and frozen berries and things like that as well. So that's pretty much in the summertime. In the fall time, I'm definitely transitioning. I'm going to be starting to eat some pears. We get lots of pears and apples, local pears and apples in. And continuing with my smoothies, because I can eat smoothies all year long. In the smoothies, I have bananas and dates, which I can always get. I have frozen fruit, which I can always get. So smoothies are great to have all year long, no matter where you live. And then later in the winter, later in January, we start getting in really good oranges from California. So do a lot of citrus. And right now, actually, we're getting in good tangerines as well. So I've been eating those. And then, that sort of carries us through until we start getting some watermelons and some other good fruits in the summer. Another thing that I eat all year round that's really good and convenient is canned pineapple. I get a really good brand that I show in my videos of canned pineapple. So that's something that I can eat all year round, even in the wintertime. The next food I eat all the time is big green salads. So in my salads, I like to put mostly fruit, like veggie fruits as they call them, tomatoes, cucumbers, avocados, and things like bell peppers. So those are some of the main ingredients I use in my salad. I get in a lot of greens in my salad, big, huge salad. So can't recommend salads enough. I typically have a salad, I'd say 6 days a week. The next food, number 3, would be oatmeal. And in my oatmeal, I put fruit in there and nuts and seeds. So in my oatmeal, I put things like frozen blueberries, I put bananas, I put chia seeds, I put pecans, I put sometimes some cacao powder. So different fruit, nuts, and seeds. Highly recommended is oatmeal as another food to help me stay shredded all year round. The 4th type of food I'm going to talk about is rice, beans, and potatoes. Now specifically, I make lots of things like veggie burritos and vegetable soups, which actually was going to be my 5th food. So the rice, beans, and potatoes, foods like that can go in things that I make like veggie burritos, vegetable soups, and other various dishes. Now the 6th food I was going to talk about is nuts and seeds. And again, these go in certain foods, such as the oatmeal. I like to put soaked chia seeds, pecans, walnuts, and sometimes I put the chia seeds or flax seeds in my smoothies as well. So nuts and seeds are another big part of my diet. So on this day, I broke my fast at 1:30 p.m. and I had an acai bowl with a couple extra bananas. The acai bowl had bananas, blueberries, strawberries, and honey on top. Then at 3:30, I made a big bowl of oatmeal, and this had pecans, dried cherries, chia seeds, frozen blueberries, and maple syrup. So this is one example of an oatmeal I like to make. It also had a splash of almond milk. At 5:30 p.m., I made a big green salad. It had cucumbers, apples, tomatoes, carrots, and sunflower seeds. Then at 7 p.m. I had dinner. I started off with a couple of tangerines. Then I made these homemade burritos. It had rice, beans, sweet potatoes, corn, lime juice, green onions, tomatoes, avocado, hot sauce, and I had some salsa with some Mary's crackers. And I ended up having 2 burritos and then a burrito bowl, so quite a bit. It was really delicious. there is the burrito with some salsa and Mary's crackers. So that was it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out my plant-based recipe ebook I have in the description box with some delicious recipes I make regularly. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Subscribe for more videos. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Hope everyone has a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.